What's up, y'all? It's your girl Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every time that I post. And if it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. You can book a personal reading with me. My email is in the description box below. For all of April 2023, we're doing 40% off on all readings. So yeah, thank you and enjoy. If you feel called to, of course. So today we are talking about how have you been self-sabotaging yourself. This might be stuff that you have known about or aware of and just need that reminder to kick your little butt into gear. Or it's just going to be things that you have no idea is kind of bringing you down, that you know, like, you've been sabotaging yourself and it's preventing you from your highest and best timeline. This is going to be what's doing the sabotaging and how you have been self-sabotaging, and then we're going to give the guidance that is necessary to help you overcome that. So we have 4 piles today. Pile number 1, this animal tarot deck. We have pile number 2, which is the Pastel Journey deck by Vanessa Samina. Then we have the Mystic Monday Oracle deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then, well, tarot. Wow, I just made a new word. Tarot. Would you like a tarot deck? No. Tarot deck. And then we have the Star Tarot deck. The Star Tarot. So, do what you gotta do. I want to say thank you. I appreciate any love, support, gifts. It's all appreciated. I send you guys love, healing, and abundance, and good health and wealth. And I hope that, you know, your day gets better. Your night gets better. Whatever time. But yeah. Do what you gotta do. I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. What's going on? Pile number 1. It is your girl, Drea. I want to see if you guys can see the smoke rings. Okay, let me stop. And this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every time that I post. If it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can shoot me a message, you can book a personal reading. My email is in the description box below. You can also message me on Instagram, but I feel like my email is way quicker. And for the month of April 2023, 40% off on all readings, okay? Get it while it's hot. But don't burn yourself. Yeah, so we're talking about self-sabotage, today. So I have this pile right here of oracle cards that are how you have been self-sabotaging yourself. This is going to be things that you have noticed maybe, and you know that is coming to your attention now so that you can change. And obviously this is going to be the guidance. And it's also could be things that you might have not even been realizing that you have been self-sabotaging yourself with. Obviously we're going to use your animal tarot deck later to shuffle it up and you know, dive deeper into, you know, how you've been sabotaging yourself and the guidance. But let's shoot first and see how you have been sabotaging yourself. So we got trust, communication, networker, pioneer, manifestation, temptation. We have judge, interesting, and general contractor. Okay, so right off the bat, immediately no. I've seen all I needed to see. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like there's situations that you have seen, like, you know that this is not the kind of energy that you want to be around, okay? Especially with this networker, the people that you surround yourself around is definitely self-sabotaging yourself. And you know it, and maybe you don't, but like, ask yourself this: how do I feel after I hang around these people? Do these people uplift me or do they tear me down? Damn! Okay, so you might have some shady characters that are in your network that you might need to be aware of. And also, social media, you could be self-sabotaging yourself due to social media. You might be either on social media too much, or if you post things, you might take things personally, and then you might sabotage yourself and be like, you know what, I'm not going to post anymore because I didn't get enough likes on this, or, you know, someone said something bad about this. And you know what it is? What it is. People are always going to have something to say about whatever you post. And it's a reflection of them, and that's a reminder that I continue to bring about, because it's like, someone could, like, for a person to literally hop on your posts and speak negatively towards you, they must have some negativity that they're trying to project onto you because they gotta release it. You know, that's a them issue, baby. Don't take on that anger. You know how you feel like you start feeling angry and stuff like that because of what people be saying? You know, feel that shit and just let it go, and you be like, you know what, that's not my energy to carry. I don't claim that energy, I let it go. And you can either clear and transmute that energy, which is you set the intention that any negativity that you might be feeling right now, you clear and transmute that energy into love, light, power, success, joy, happiness, whatever you want. You can use negativity that people send to you to your advantage. Just so you know. You can use that because they're sending you energy. They're sending you energy, and yes, it might not be love and light. That doesn't matter. You clear and transmute that energy, and you can use that to your advantage for love and light. But yeah, there's also, you're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting your intuition. You're receiving information in regards to the people that you have been around. You're receiving information in regards to certain ideas that you need to be taking action towards, okay? Because we have pioneer. You know that there's things that you're passionate about that make you feel good, that when you do these things, you get lit up, you feel happy, you feel excited, you feel fulfilled, you create something. You're a creator of something. You know, maybe this is something that has not been done, or even if it has been done, it hasn't been done the way that you do it. And there's a need for you to stop, one, comparing yourself, and stop blocking yourself. I don't know, maybe these networking people, these people who you be around, they like be like, yo, come chill with me, you know, you don't gotta do that, you can do that tomorrow. And I got that energy before. And you know, maybe they're not trying to sabotage yourself, but just be careful, because some people might not want you to do better than them, so they don't want you to work on your goals and dreams. Like, yo, can't you don't have time for friends? Yo, come chill out. Well, I kind of want to get this done first. Nah, bro, you're fake, bro. Like, bitch, let me work on my shit, then we can hang out next weekend, okay? Chill out. Like, real friends, because I have real friends that I don't see for a long time. I don't talk to them all the time, but they're real as fuck, and they understand. Like, okay, this person's hermit, or this person needs time to do this, or, you know, they're busy, because we're all busy, we're all in our own lives, and I seem to forget that, okay? And look at this, you're not completing projects, okay? There's things that you are chasing, right? You work on a project, and then you don't finish it. You start either focusing on all the people around you, or you feel like you don't have the confidence or believe in yourself to be able to complete it, or you just start focusing on other projects. You know, so focus on one project at a time. Or if you want to, you're gonna have to build a habit. Okay, I'm writing a book, but I'm also doing I want to add painting, or I'm trying to get more consistent in my YouTube videos or whatever. So 1 hour a day, I'm gonna write my book, and then another hour every day I'm gonna, you know, record for YouTube or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't want to be overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna start off by doing 20 minutes a day going on walks around the block, or I'm gonna do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 jumping jacks a day. And you know, just that little thing, doing it every day, in a month you'll see results immediately, yes. And it will happen fast, and you'll be like, oh shit, when did I started losing weight? When did I get so far in my book? You know, and it's gonna be like magic. It feels like magic, right? All right, another thing about how you've been self-sabotaging yourself is you're not clear about what you want. You need to write down your goals, okay? Because it's like this metaphor with the GPS. GPS is an amazing tool, right? It can help you get to where you want to go. But So the GPS is source, God, whatever you want to call it. If you don't say or type in the address or write down what you want or let the universe know what you want out of your catalog, right? Then you're not going to be able to get there. It won't even be able to guide you. You won't receive the guidance that you need to help you to get that manifestation. Okay? Write it down. Think about it as much as you can. And then action steps will start to appear out of nowhere as magic. Okay? With this communication here and this throat chakra, you've been self-sabotaging yourself because one, there's times that you need to speak up that you have not spoken up. Two, there could be time, and there, obviously take what resonates, baby. Take what resonates. There could be times where you didn't speak up where you did speak up that you probably shouldn't have said anything. You probably wasted your breath and you should have been silent. Okay? Because there's power in silence and people forget that. Okay? Your silence can speak volumes. Okay? Or there's another thing as to your positive or your self-talk. Okay, you might think that like what you say, like, oh, I'm joking, like, oh my god, like, I'm so dumb, I'm so blah, I'm so, like, any negative thing. Watch what you say. Whatever you put next to I am, it will manifest. Okay, so if you continue to say I am this, I am dumb, I am fat, I am ugly, doesn't matter, you're going to manifest that in your reality. You gotta talk nice to yourself. That's one thing, because I used to say that shit to me all the time. And you know what happened? I manifested that. And then I started to be like, you know what? I love myself enough to not talk shit to myself. I already got enough people talking shit to me, so why do I need to add to that? Okay? You feel me? So you do need to make sure that you are, like, just speaking kinder to yourself. And yes, it doesn't happen overnight. I say these things because I've been there. All right, and we're gonna get to the last one with this temptation because, believe me, all right. The thing about me is nobody's perfect, but you can work hard to become better. You become better every day if you choose to. Okay, if you're not growing, you're fucking dying. Just saying. I felt like I had to, like, you know, this is gonna be one of those readings where I'm just like, rah 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 rah. Because I get so hyped because, you know, and the thing is, self-sabotage, it happens to everybody. You're not alone. I've been there, done that. Still be doing shit. That be self-sabotaging myself. The number one step is to be aware of it. Once you're aware of it and you start paying attention, and then you can choose because you have free will, okay? That's the thing. Why do you think people are like, oh, why is there murder and war if God wants this and wants that? Because at the end of the day, we have free will. You can choose to be an uplifting, motivating, loving, healing person, or you can be a devious, murderous, angry, manipulative person. It's your choice. You come on this earth to learn these lessons. That's what it is. I believe in soul contracts. I believe in past lives, and I believe that we incarnate and we know what we signed up for. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, dive into them Akashic records, you heard? But yeah, definitely how you talk to yourself is, you need to be aware of that. And last but not least, temptation, okay? Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit that could be making you unhappy? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. Okay, so I'm getting food right off the bat, but I'm also getting gossip. There could be an unhealthy habit. Say you don't really be talking shit, but then once you get around a certain person in your network, this person starts talking shit about everybody, and then, you know, you might get lost in the sauce. So be aware of that. And when you gossip, that's just negativity that's flowing through you to another person. You feel that negativity. It's like if you wish ill upon anybody, you say I hate you. It's like you're telling yourself you hate you, but that's a whole nother reason, like a whole rabbit hole that I'm not going to dive down right now, because, you know, we are all connected at the end of the day. How you treat others is a reflection of how you treat yourself, or, you know, how you treat yourself is how the world will treat you. It's kind of weird. Life is a paradox. I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. But anyway, yeah, there's an unhealthy habit, whether it's smoking, drinking, sex, food, I don't care what it is. It's something that you do, okay? Either you do it when you're stressed, or unhappy, and you know it's not good, and you know it's hard to give up things like that, okay? Any addiction that you can say in the comments, except for like heroin and shit like that, or any hard drugs. I've struggled with addiction. I had an addictive personality. I was even addicted to people, okay? Sex, drugs, anything. Doesn't matter. It does not matter, okay? Technically, to be honest, if you want to put a term on it or whatever, I have OCD, right? It's hereditary, just so you know. But I didn't claim that shit. Still don't claim that shit. But I'm aware of it. It be popping up, but it's not my reality. It doesn't have to take over my life. You know what I'm saying? So whatever this is, I don't know what it is, but there's something that like tempts you to go down a rabbit hole that is not for your highest good, and it blocks you from your manifestations. Okay, it lowers your vibration, and it's an addiction. It's an addiction, or it could be a person. Whatever it is, it's a temptation that you fall upon. It could be drinking, smoking, I don't care. But don't judge yourself harshly because you do it. What you need to do is figure out what the root cause is, okay? With me, it was my inner child wounds and all that other stuff, and it's a lot deeper. But I read this book called Mother Hunger, which really, really helped me to start realizing like how the pain that I went through created these addictions, and it helped me to overcome them, you know? And yes, I still do, you know, I don't really drink. But I smoke still here and there. But the thing is, I don't smoke the way that I did before, okay? When you do this, be intentional. There's nothing wrong. Say you want to have a drink to celebrate, okay? You have a drink. But are you drinking to escape the present reality? Are you drinking to remove the pain that you have felt through the years? Are you drinking because you had a bad day? Because even that is still in the same. It's temptation. Yes, you had a bad day, but you can, you know, do something else that's not gonna hurt you, to help you. And let's see, we have one last card, justice. Truthful communication. We have communication twice. Speak the truth, know the truth, and live in the truth. Okay, so there's also another thing is you might be saying things and not doing things. You might say things that you do, but you don't do it, okay? You can walk the walk, but can you, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? Make sure that you're able to walk this walk that you talk, because if you're spreading false narratives and stuff like that, somebody's going to call you out, and that's going to sabotage everything that you have built up in, okay? Because I feel like you're building something with this networker, so just be aware of that and be honest. You need to be honest, okay? Like say you're selling a product, and you know how, like, or like, what is it? Because I'm getting, seeing this girl who was an influencer, and she actually like quit influencing. But one, it was like her voice was different, which, you know, it is what it is. Like I say, you have your customer service voice. Hi, ma'am. Hello. Like, I don't always talk the way I talk around everybody. So that was kind of irrelevant. But they were saying that she was lying about products, and then another beauty guru came and called her, Jeffree Star, called her out on it and was like, yo, this person is saying this, but it's really not. And that kind of messed up her whole career, and now she quit because of the fact that she wasn't being honest and truthful with the products that she was sponsoring or whatever. So if there is something that you support and you're supporting it to make money or whatever, or trick people, you're gonna get your karma, okay? Because this is justice. Judge, karma, judgment, rebirth, okay? Something dies and then you'll come out stronger, yes, but it'll be rough. You know, why not avoid that? Avoid the tower moment, okay? Yeah. But you need to figure out what your morals are, and, you know, figure out like what your core values are, because that's how you live your life, okay? My core values are, I believe in love and I try to treat everyone with love, but I'm also a firm believer in self-love, and that's where the paradox is, okay? Yes, I love, but I'm also the type who will definitely stand up to somebody. And I choose my battles wisely, because I can end anybody, I can cuss anybody out, I can fight anybody, whatever, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, do I really want to waste my energy on somebody, you know? Alright, but let's see how, because we pretty much got all of that. How to improve or overcome, just the guidance, okay? The guidance. So we have water, throat chakra, two throat chakras. Told you communication was very, very big. Look at me, not even looking with the cameras. Hello. Look at all this blue, water, aquamarine, and then, yeah, maybe those crystals could be relevant. Oh, and the crystals from the other one, if you want to know. We actually have Amazonite, pyrite. Those are beautiful. I actually have both of those crystals. And then lepidolite and blue lace agate, which I actually have that one too, but I don't have lepidolite. I would like that one day. We have Don Juan, no. We have athlete. There it is. Yeah, I was getting something like that. Okay, I feel like working out is definitely gonna help you. Okay, working out will definitely help you, but we'll get to that. We have transformation and light. Not surprised. Heavy Scorpio energy. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces with all this water energy. But also Gemini, Virgo. We have intuitive and historian. Kambaba. I don't know. Shambaba. Jasper. Whatever that is. And then Phantom Quartz Point. Interesting. So the guidance for how you have been self-sabotaging yourself, which I kind of went over certain things. But you need to be courageous and just think about what you need to get off your chest. Is this because my ego and, you know, I feel I need to like hurt somebody because they hurt me, okay? Because hurt people, right? But at the end of the day, if you don't break the cycle, then it's just going to be this ping pong effect. They cuss you out, you cuss them out, they cuss you out, and it will never end. You'll be stuck in this hamster wheel of hatred, and then both of your vibrations will go lower and you will not grow. Okay? Another thing is to develop your self-concept. You know, you are only as strong as you think you are, and if you don't think that you are capable, again with the self-talk, okay? I am this, I am that. Instead, start adding affirmations that will serve you, okay? Especially with this, I am intuitive, or it's easy for me to make decisions, I make smart choices in my life that help me. You know, you can there's so many affirmations out there, and you know the best thing that I found is to look through affirmations and then customize them to my life, or just make custom affirmations based off of what I'm going through that will help me. You also need to focus on love, okay? The best and highest form of expression of love is gratitude, okay? Gratitude will literally transform your life. And you need a little bit more positivity in your life, because there are people around you, again, like I said, your network, that kind of are negative. And you know, even if you say you work with these people and stuff like that, best thing you can do is, one, silence. If you hear people gossiping, I had to do this before when I was at my job. Immediately, once I start seeing somebody gossiping, because you know, you can tell when people are gossiping because they're whispering. They're like, if it wasn't gossip, you wouldn't be whispering. You'd be saying that shit normal. If you wasn't worried about if somebody heard you, you wouldn't be whispering, okay? I can always tell when someone's talking shit. And I don't need to be intuitive to know it. It's common sense. If people are whispering, pointing at you or whatever, some people are bold and point, and it's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Why are you worried about me? Live your life, damn. But I get why some people gossip, because it is what it is. You know, people feel the need to talk about others instead of focusing on themselves. Maybe it's a distraction or whatever. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, avoid gossip at all costs right now. You are the type of person, you might get instant karma, okay? So karma comes to you quickly, easily, and effortlessly, okay? It's like, I'm seeing one of those things like, it's just a feeling I know, because I always get instant karma. If I fuck somebody over, or if I think something negative, it doesn't matter. It comes to me immediately, super fast. That's why I don't do stupid shit. That's why I don't do talk shit. That's why I don't do negativity. If negativity comes to me, I have to ask myself, why is this affecting me this way? Or what do I need to learn? What is this teaching me? Because I'm not trying to, or I clear and transmute that energy, okay? But I'm not the type of person, like, to project more negativity. But there is courage and honesty here, okay? So you have to be honest. You can be honest and be tactful. You don't have to be a fucking dick when you're being honest. Like, let's say somebody is wearing a shirt that is kind of like hideous, or they smell. You could be like, oh my god, that shirt is so ugly. Or you could be like, that shirt is not my style, but I respect you for wearing it, you know? Or you can be like, wow, you fucking stink. Or you could be like, hey, you know, and this is the hardest one, but you can be, you don't have to, you can pull them to the side and be like, hey, you know, you smell a little ripe right now. But like, either way, they're gonna get offended, you know, because like nobody wants to be told they smell. But like at the end of the day, you need to be courageous with your voice. Speak when you feel like this is necessary, but don't speak just for the sake of speaking, okay? There's something about, like, you know, the addiction thing and stuff like that, because I feel like, you know, there's ways to remove, like, trauma. There are stretches you can do. There are methods that you can do to look up to remove trauma that I think, or just working out, okay? Working out, walking, doing swimming. You need to do something that moves your body to move the energy, because I feel like you're a person that you could be clairsentient, and you pick up on energies around you easily, and you might absorb negativity easily, and you don't even know how much negativity that you have inside of your body that could not even be your thoughts or anything like that, or negativity, you know? Especially like when you get those random thoughts, like those negative thoughts that you're like, whoa, that's not even yours. That could have been somebody else's thought, and all of a sudden you picked it up because you're that powerful. Because we do have this intuitive energy, okay? It says, do you know things about people or situations without conscious reasoning? Ooh, you could be claircognizant too. Believe yourself, trust your gut feelings, look deeper, and uncover information to aid yourself and others in restoring this balance. It's easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am extremely intuitive and perceptive. I am aware of what thoughts, people, situations need to be realigned in my life. Yeah, so you need to be aware of the thoughts that you have been thinking, the situations that you have been involving yourself in, and the people that you have been around. Is this good for you? And also, you might be a little freaky deaky or a little sexual, and that could be because your solar plexus needs to get balance, okay? And if you feel like, you know, you might be doing a little too much diddling, or like, you know, too many booty calls, or just really obsessed with sex. Oh, it was the sacral chakra. My apologies. You need to work on your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and also just make sure that you kind of like try to heal your inner child. Okay? Because there's nothing wrong with sex. It's sacred energy exchange. Okay, but like when you're just blowing left and right over here, come on now, that's not serving you. You're actually wasting your energy, and you can use that energy to your advantage. Okay? But there's definitely a lot of transformation coming. This is just yet to come. You need to also understand that no one is entitled to your energy, and you are not entitled to anyone's energy. No one has a claim over you. No matter how much they say, at the end of the day, they are not you. They cannot control you. You have free will. As long as you're not out here like trying to kill, steal, and hurt people, then you're straight, okay? People shouldn't be worried about you. So you need to make sure that you stop caring about what others think about what you do, because that's how you block yourself from taking action towards the manifestations that you want. You could be blocking a lot of your blessings because of the fact that you're doing that. But let's see if we can get anything else. We already got a lot. I'm already at freaking 27 minutes. Feel like I'm babble, bibbly babble. Let's get some cards from this deck. Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. Anything else that can help this collective, please? Anything else that can help this collective? Anything else they need to know? Anything else that will help this collective? Solitude. You need, like I said, your network, okay? You need to spend some time alone. And if people don't understand, like we have healing right underneath. If people don't understand why you want to spend time alone, or they need like validation, or they need your energy, etc., etc. No, they don't. They'll be fine, first of all. They were fine before you got there. They'll be fine after you got there and while you're there. Okay? But you definitely need to spend some time by yourself, going within and analyzing why you do the things that you do. Okay? Because obviously I pointed out why you haven't been self-sabotaging yourself, you know? But like, what's the root core? Like, maybe you got told you were stupid when you were a child, so then you always say it. Well, now you're like, oh, I'm so dumb. No, you're not. You got told that because whatever generational curses, etc., etc. But that's not your thought anymore. You don't need to claim that. Okay? You need to focus on your peace too, and doing things that bring you peace of mind, letting go of anybody who does mess with your peace, and be okay with change. Yeah, people are gonna be mad because you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that anymore, or they can't control you. That's not your problem. That's a them problem. And what you need to do is stop sabotaging yourself, and that's how you're gonna do it. Also, still have fun and celebrate it. Anything in moderation is okay. Okay, if say you're a drinker and you can't quit like 100% or cold turkey, it's okay. But make sure that you're intentional when you drink or smoke or anything like that. Pills are a whole different story, okay? I got addicted to fucking Adderall and shit like that. And the reason I quit was because someone told me, are you okay? It was my dad. He was like, are you okay? Your face, you look sick. And I was like, damn. But also, that's not the only thing that was going on in my life. I was going through a lot. So it started to actually show. My inner reality started to show on my outer reality. And you might be getting people who are going to be saying like, you okay? You look, or they're going to be like asking you, are you okay? Because they can either feel your energy, or they just look at you and they're like, wow, this person does not look okay. This person looks like they're going through it. So you do need to change certain habits, add healthier habits. And yes, it doesn't need to happen overnight, but you do need to make sure that you know, okay, if you're going to quit smoking, then you need to figure out a way that can reduce your stress that is healthier then, you know, if you feel like you need to quit altogether, because it is possible. I quit altogether, cold turkey, and then I started smoking again. But, you know, it is possible. And actually, when I quit, I was in a high vibration at all times, and that's when I was manifesting everything easily. That was actually the best thing for me to do. Will I get there again? Yes. Is that my time right now? No. So I'm gonna be straight up. Where I'm at right now, I need a little toki. Need a little toki here and there, okay? We got strength. Look at this buff ass elk over here. You're a stag, but you don't see yourself as that. We got the crab. We got Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, because that crab. We got Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Death card. I told you Scorpio. I knew it. Can't always tell Scorpio's energy. Y'all got some big ass energy. So does Leo too. So it's like you're confident and you know what you're doing, but I think that you allow outside circumstances or people, outside energies to influence your path. You know? And remember, because I said this not too long ago, does this person have what you want? Does this person live a life that you want to live? If they don't, then why are you taking their advice? Okay? What's the strength in reverse? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you want to give up. You don't want to fight anymore. It's like you don't have the willpower to go forward for some of you. And it's because of these outside influences. Okay? You are strong. You have the power to heal. Okay? I've felt hopeless before. I felt pain. I felt everything that you might be feeling right now. And it will pass. You just have to stay strong enough until that new wave of love and healing and positivity, until those blessings come in. Okay? And they might not be huge, big blessings, but they're going to be blessings that you needed to help you to get through this right now. What's this Temperance? Queen of Swords in reverse. So you need to focus on healing your mindset. You need to focus on the negative thoughts, okay? Say if a negative thought comes in your head, think of 3 things that you are grateful for. It really does help. What's this Knight of Swords in reverse? 2 of Cups. There could be somebody who is impulsive that comes into your life here and there. They stress you out. They cause you pain. You need to let go of this person. There's a person, could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. Can we get specifics? Yeah, this person is blocking your abundance. This person is codependent, and that's why they're draining your energy. They could be an energy vampire and not know it, okay? So be aware of that person, because there's a person in your life that has a negative mindset that is draining you, and they want to keep you at their level because, you know, misery loves company. So maybe when you get better, and that's why you lose this strength, because, you know, you don't have your boundaries up. You allow these people to come into your life, and then they see you doing better and they bring you down because they don't want to see you do better. They want you to be stuck with them. Let's be negative together, baby. Because if you get better, you're not going to be relatable to them anymore, or you're not going to understand them anymore. You won't be on the same vibration, so you won't get each other. They won't be able to touch you. They want to keep you on a low vibration so they can always have access to you. Wow, that's toxic. What's this Knight of Wands? 4 of Swords. Okay, you need to chill out on the masturbation. If you do that, or the sex, you know. Focus on healing your emotions and making sure that you are not the type of person who is... Like, don't focus on what everyone else has, okay? Because that might be making you a little jealous, which is another low vibrational energy that might be causing you to stay in a low vibrational energy. Oh, everyone's winning. Everyone's getting this. You know, be happy for them. Your time will come. Your time is just a later time than them. Everyone has their own timeline, okay? Stop comparing. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Things are getting better. Okay, now what's this Death? What's this Rebirth about? Yeah, you gotta burn away all your old self. Whoever you thought you were, everyone told you were, you're not that person. You don't have to be what everyone told you to be when you were a kid. You're not that person anymore. You choose who you are. Yeah. Transform your emotions. Be more loving, caring, and compassionate. With this snail, though, it's gonna take time. So just be patient. Okay? But I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pal number 2? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hit the subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every time that I post. If it resonates, you can give me a thumbs up. You can comment down below. You can carry on with your day, or you can say hello. Doesn't matter. Do what you gotta do. Do what makes you happy, boo. Oh, and also, if you want to book a personal reading, you can message me on Instagram or email me at Theowlsintuition. It's in my description box. And I also want to let you know, for the month of April 2023, 40% off on all readings. Okay, but we're talking about how have you been self-sabotaging yourself. This is going to be in this pile, and this is going to be the guidance for that. We'll shuffle on camera for some of the additional guidance later, but let's talk about it. How have you been self-sabotaging yourself with past life patterns? And we have a Pidolite, whatever. We have Advocate. I'm already getting that you might need to get some Reiki or Chi healing done because your chakras, you know, if you're aligned, life is better. So your energy centers could be blocking that, and that could be from things that happened in your past that you have not healed or released yet. We have Solitude. We have Addict. We have Moderation. Some of you guys could have watched file number, what is it? 1. Jeez. We also have Scientist and Publisher. Celestite, Clear Quartz. Okay, so first things first. You obviously have some type of addiction, and this could be a behavior, this could be a substance, this could be to, you know, social media. It doesn't matter. There's something that you do every day that doesn't help your mind. I'm getting, because I was getting like a little, like when I was talking in the beginning, like a little brain fog kind of vibe, and I feel like you are addicted to anything that can alter your state of mind, anything that can take you out of the present reality. And whether that's drugs, alcohol, social media, TV, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's just something that, you know, you use to block off your emotions so you don't have to feel it. If you don't feel it, you can't heal it, okay? And that's sabotaging yourself. Because if you don't heal certain things in your body, they start to reflect in your energy centers, and then they start to reflect in your physical body and your physical reality, okay? With this moderation, I do feel like, yeah, because it says eating too. It could be eating, like, you know, I'm just getting that there's something that you need to not obsess over. It could even be people. Like, you could be addicted to a person, you know, you could be codependent, and that could be sabotaging yourself because you don't have a life outside of this person. Say you're in a relationship, and, you know, obviously you do have to, like, base your life. It is a partnership, but sometimes people get lost in relationships. You know, I've been that person. I had a relationship where I was in that relationship and I never seen my friends, and, you know, all that good stuff, which is fine. Like, I realized that it really wasn't that serious. But when you're younger, it's like your friends are your life, you know. But the thing is, like, you spend time with your friends like once in a while. That's healthy. And there's something about, with this moderation and this solitude, I just feel like you need to, some of you, it's you're addicted to solitude. You don't fuck with nobody. But the thing is, you know, you need to experience life. You need to learn from people. People teach you, and you need to be open, because if you don't spend time with anybody or go out there or put yourself out there, which, you know, it is what it is. That's free will at the end of the day. So you do you. If you feel like doing you, then do you, okay? Don't tell me, because I don't care. But if, you know, being alone is fine. You do need to make sure you moderate it, okay? Because if you've been feeling lonely, it's because you need to put yourself out there more, you know? I feel like you haven't been talking to anybody. You haven't been even, okay, this is another thing, but let's focus on one thing at a time. I'll get to the second part. But some of you guys either need more solitude, or take whichever one. It's either you're spending too much time with people, or you're lost in a codependent relationship, whether that's with someone romantically or friendship or family, it doesn't matter. You can't do things without this person being there. If this person can't come to your aid, then it's like you lose your shit, and, like, you know, you feel like it's the end of the world. That is you're self-sabotaging yourself. You either need to get comfortable in solitude, or you need to get comfortable with putting yourself out there. Okay? So another thing that I was getting is that you might, the thing is, because you don't know what you don't know, right? And yes, you're very smart, you're very intelligent, and you're very wise. But there are things that you can improve on, that you feel that you're the master of, and you feel like, nah, I can't get any better in this. But you can, and this is your message, that you're sabotaging yourself, because you can improve whatever that craft is, or whatever it is. You know, it doesn't have to be a specific thing. Like, it says math and data and stuff like that. But it could just be like, say you're a painter, and you're like, oh, I know how to paint, I've painted this and I've painted that. At the end of the day, if you have some type of creative venture, you never stop learning how to improve it. Because also, when you practice, you learn from your mistakes, and you learn as you go on. But if you start to, like, you know, do the same thing over and over again, and not realize when you make mistakes, or you don't make mistakes, but you're not creating new things, it's just the same baseline, just a different color, I guess, and stuff like that, then how will you learn? Okay? Another thing is that I do feel like, you know, you might plant seeds and stuff like that, but then you let negativity come and block your blessings, because, you know, it's like if you plant a seed and you water it, all you have to do is water it. You don't just go digging it up and stuff like that. How manifestations come, we don't know. It's your belief that makes it so. Like, if you believe something can happen, it will happen for you. But you have to believe, and you have to trust and let go. You take the inspired actions that you need to, and then, you know, you let go and you let God. From my experience, it's a lot less stressful. And for some reason, well, now I don't, but in the past, even though I knew everything was going to work out, I still was stressed. And I would cause myself stress, and I was lucky I didn't lower my vibration enough to make the opposite happen of what I wanted. You know, because that can happen if you're stressed and stuff like that. You're like, oh, I don't know how this is going to happen, how I'm going to be able to pay this bill, how I'm going to do this. If you start thinking like that, your vibration lowers and you attract what vibration you're on. Okay, so just be aware of that. Like, just, and it's not, you can, well, in manifestation, you kind of have to be delusional, because your imagination, if you look, do your research, but, you know, imagination really does help. But yeah. And there's something about communication, okay? Maybe, okay, so there's another thing. Either you work too much or you don't work enough, okay? There's an imbalance, because this moderation is telling me you're doing too much of something. So let's say you're working on something. You have a project, or you have a creative venture. You either work on it too much because you want to avoid all your past pain, and then you also throw addiction on top of that, or escapage, or trying to escape the present moment on top of that to avoid your healing, because I feel like you've been avoiding maybe some healing that you need to do, or things in the past that you need to drudge up, feel it, and let it go, so that you can reconnect with your true authentic self. But you know, you need to either slow down, take more time for rest, take more time for quiet, take more time for solitude. It's just balance. You need balance in your life. You either do too much of one thing or do too little, okay? It's like no in between for you, in all honesty. And balance is really a key that I had to learn, because I used to overindulge in a lot of things, and once I've learned to balance, like, it helps me get more stuff done in my life. Like, you know, I have my time for fun, I have my time for things to do to improve my health, I have my quiet time to improve my mental health, then I have my chores, then I have this. You can get so much more done if you go about it in a balanced way, instead of trying to cram it all in a 5-hour period. Spread it out over days. It's less overwhelming, less stressful, and it helps your health. But hold on one second, I actually gotta put my laundry in. And we're back. Okay, so now let's talk about any guidance that can help you besides the guidance I was already given. Okay, with this root chakra, we got root chakra twice and sacral, so you definitely need to balance that out. Look, we literally have fine balance, I told you. And with moderation, because moderation is about balance, it was a given. There also could have been something that happened, could have mother issues. Again, I brought this book up before, Mother Hunger. There are other healing books, but there is a definite need for healing of things in your past. We also have holistic healer, okay? And it even says, like, different kinds: chakra balancing, crystal healing, aromatherapy. Do you know, you can either, you need to, well, I think all of them. Mental, emotional is a definite, but some physical, because I have physical and physical body right here. And self-confidence. So there is a lot of the things that you do that you self-sabotage right now, you could have picked up from your parents. And it was from what they said to you. And, you know, sometimes you grow up and you don't become aware of it until, like, way later in life, and you're like, oh wow, so that's why I act like that, or that's why I do that. But with this physical body, you need to physically release these energies, and emotionally as well. But EFT, I said EMT last time I talked about this, but EFT, which is emotional, something, I don't know, something, emotional freedom, but it helps you, it's a tapping technique that can help you to, you know, emotional freedom technique. That's what it's called. Sorry. But it can help you to release things like, just Google it. A lot of people talk about it. You know, Aaron Dowdy is one of the people that I actually learned it from. He's one of my mentors. Not personally, but he is a mentor. I consider him a mentor. But yeah, you know, and like when you have things going on, like, because I don't know what it is, but it's kind of like an oxy or not. Like when I got into my car accident, I became very dependent on that. And I had to like literally, especially with my addictive personality that I had in the past, I had to make sure, you know, it served its purpose. I could have healed without it, but it served its purpose and helped the pain lessen. But, you know, there are other ways that you can, you know, avoid pain besides actual pills and stuff like that. But if you need pills, yes, but you know, make sure you wean yourself off of them, because it's only a temporary fix. It's not, it's just like to help you get to that healed point. When your body heals, you don't need it anymore. But, you know, it's the dopamine, and you could need a dopamine detox too that will help you find balance. Because if you are always doing things to give you that hit of dopamine, whether it's like, you know, smoking, drinking, going on the internet, etc., you know, you have to clear that out to reset your, what is it, circadian rhythm too, I guess you can say. Maybe you have trouble sleeping too, and that could be giving you, affecting your physical body, your mental body, and your emotional body, or you have trouble sleeping because of your mental health. And, you know, you would have to find techniques, again, Google, YouTube, and stuff like that. There are pressure points that you can do, like you put 3 fingers around, and then where your thumb is, you hold this for a minute or 2 while you're falling asleep, and you will fall asleep quickly. And there's other things too, like you place the palm of your hand on your face. There's because of the fact that sometimes my mind gets overactive before I go to sleep, I have to do those habits to, you know, fall asleep, because I need my sleep, baby, or else I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also getting anger. I'm getting that if you don't sleep or get the sleep that you need, you become an angry person, and the anger takes over, and you project that onto others, and then that karma comes back to you. So just be aware of that, because you self-sabotage yourself when you start attacking people just because you're tired. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, you need to express yourself in a healthy, creative way, whether it's finding a hobby that helps you to calm down, to reduce your stress, painting, something that you can replace any of the other habits that you have had before. Okay, and also working out is going to help you as well, because it's going to help you to move. But I do feel like there are like certain motions. This girl, you know, TikTok gives me a lot of info, and I that's why I like TikTok, but the government doesn't like TikTok. Fuck you. Let me stop. Let me not. Anyway, but look, see? Yeah. Like, so YouTube, because now YouTube's gonna be the new TikTok. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, Instagram. For me, personally for me. But there are things that you can do, movements that you can do to help you to release trauma from your childhood. I just want to find a video, so hold on. 2 seconds. 1 and 2. Where is she? Oh yeah. And it even helps you to lose weight. Like certain moves that you can do helps you to release stored trauma, because a lot of, like, okay, your lymph nodes and all that stuff, they get clogged, and a lot of certain things get clogged because of stress, because of trauma that you had from the past. Okay, when you start releasing, and this happened to me, once I started releasing my past traumas and stuff like that, I started losing more and more weight. So yeah, that's a random thing that's coming through. But also, there's another thing about being busy. Some of you guys like to be busy, or you feel like you always need to do something because you just can't be. But there's a difference between being busy and being productive. So make sure you know you're not doing things just for the sake of doing it, and make sure you're living intentionally, and everything that you're doing is at least for entertainment, or it's going to help you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Because you don't have to be doing something. You could just be being. Like, just sitting and just relaxing actually does a lot for you, because it helps you to heal, helps you to calm down, it helps you to recenter, realign, okay? But yeah, and also you need to come together, and with this come together, it means you need to come together with people who, one, can help you, people who you can relate with, people who can help you heal. And we have spiritual teacher, okay? Find a spiritual community or a holistic healer or just a therapist or something, because you need to talk. You need to talk. If you don't want to do the healing yourself, or you don't feel that you can do it yourself, join a community of healing people, or get a therapist, or start talking to your friends, or find like-minded individuals that can help you in this process. Excuse. But yeah, let's get some more. Any other information from my metaphysical cannabis oracle deck that we can get for this pile 2 collective? Anything else that can help them to overcome their self-sabotaging ways? Anything else? Oh, yeah. We have the sun. So this is joy and light. So inner child healing is going to be good for you. I would suggest, okay, because I do this thing, shadow work Sundays. Obviously, you can do it any day you want. I prefer Sundays because then it's like shadow work and self-love, self-care Sundays, okay? Shadow work I do first because that's the toughest thing. You know, you answer problems and prompts that make you cry, release, and go down deep and really, like, understand the issues that are lying and in your reality and why you have these issues, etc., etc. And then I also, there's a lot about you connecting with your guides. You're very spiritual, and you know that, like, you can heal yourself. You know the power of your mind. You know you're gifted. You know you're a healer, and you can heal yourself. You know you can align your own chakras. Yes, it's always great when someone else does it, but you can actually do it yourself. Whether it's through chi healing, Reiki, it doesn't matter. You can heal yourself, but you have to learn. And again, you know, there was this thing about, like, you knowing everything. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know if you can, maybe you doing chi healing and Reiki can help you to release trauma, and focusing on your sacral chakra and healing your inner child, or doing shadow work towards your inner child will help you to release a lot and remove the blocks that are in your life, okay? And your heart chakra is probably blocked or closed because of the pain and the suffering that's going on right now, and you have a lot of support in the outer realm. Your guides, your angels, past loved ones, you have a lot of support. Whether it's you use tarot or you go to a medium and stuff like that, communicate with them. You can talk to them yourself. They can come to you in dreams. Just set the intention before you go to sleep. Hey, any messages from my angels, ancestors, anyone, any benevolent and light beings on my spiritual team, if you have any messages for me, please give them to me through the dream realm, through the astral realm, and allow me to remember them when I awaken so that I can write them down and interpret them myself. Yeah. Also, put moonstone under your pillow. It really does help you dream, even if you toke. Moonstone helps me, because I toke sometimes. When I don't toke, I dream way more. But when I toke, I don't really dream unless I have my moonstone under my pillow. This is just a realization I just found out. Yeah. But you need to look beyond your past and understand that you are not your past. Let go of your past. Who you were is not who you are. You know? Yeah, you might have done stuff and you might have effed up before, but it's not who you are. You could be seeing 11:11. So it was just 11:11 on the clock. But your path isn't a straight line. Your path, yes, it had ups and downs. You had a lot of things that made you happy, and then there was a lot of things that brought you pain and sadness. But that's a part of life, you know? Your emotions are your guidance system. And, you know, the best thing to do is to just focus on opening your heart right now and focusing on what feels good. Yes, there's going to be things that don't feel good, okay? Acknowledge it, feel it, heal it, let it go, or don't give your attention to it until you're ready and able to let it go. Because if you just feel it and you continue to feel it, you're going to manifest more things that will make you feel that feeling, okay? Because you manifest the vibration that you're on. If you're vibrating on hate, hatred, anger, jealousy, you're going to manifest more things that will make you feel those things. But if you acknowledge that, okay, there's certain things triggering you right now, okay, I can't handle looking at those things right now, that's when you focus on love, gratitude, write down what you're grateful for, watch a comedy, do something that'll make you laugh, spend time with people that you love, okay? Get a hug. You need a hug. You need a hug. That's what you need. You need somebody who's going to give you a hug, and you'll probably break down and cry. But you need to cry. That's another thing, is you don't really feel your emotions. You don't express your emotions, and that's blocking you because you have a lot of stored emotion, which is what I was getting in the first place. Whoa. So we're going to dive into some tarot, and then we're going to close you out. Anything else for pile number 2? What was that? Oh, I love that. Anything else? Oh, wow. A lot of major arcana. Okay, so this is interesting. Anything else? Just so the devil in reverse. Wow. Okay, whoa. Ugh. Yo. Okay, this is a message of encouragement and just a prophecy. But at the end of the day, you know, if you don't believe it can happen, it won't happen. FYI. If you don't believe that you are worthy of receiving blessings, you will not receive them. What's this Knight of Cups? Oh, baby. Death. Interesting. Which way are you supposed to be? Alright. And 5 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, you do have a lot of generational curses. You're a boss. You're meant to be a leader. And you are the type of person that maybe when you were younger, you wanted to do what you wanted to do, so you got a lot of kickback. You might have, you know, got yelled at a lot, and, you know, you might have been disempowered when you were a child, so it made you continue to be disempowered, or, you know, fear being a leader or fear speaking up because, you know, you got put down when you were younger. This is going to change. You're going to awaken to how your past has been affecting your present reality right now, and you're going to finally let it go. And it's also even looking back at past situations. You might always look back and reminisce and etc., etc. And there's nothing wrong with reminiscing on the good times and stuff like that, because then you'll manifest more good times. But if you focus on the negative times or all the trash that happened to you in the past, you're going to manifest more trash, okay? They are telling me that, one, a wish fulfillment is going to be coming towards you, and it's going to be everything that you wanted. It's going to be good. And it's going to be good after a time of, you know, you're going to have a lucky time. You're going to go through a period of a lucky time. And someone also romantically is going to make their way towards you. You're going to let down your boundaries. This is going to be beautiful. Anything else on that? Yeah, you're going to be in a go with the flow kind of energy, and this person definitely finds you very, very attractive. And actually, I think you're going to find them very attractive, but you are going to be hesitant in starting anything new, but this person is going to be ready and willing to give you a new opportunity. And your transformation is coming, but you have to stop being impatient with yourself, okay? You have to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? Give yourself time. Healing isn't linear. It takes time, okay? And you never stop healing. Always remember that. And I want you to know that either people at work or friends or something like that, they're going to try and fight you. Not physically. Some could fight you physically, but They're going to try and fight against you going after your dreams, or you breaking your generational curses, or you wanting to do things differently, or when you call things out, because I just feel like you're going to start calling people out on their shit. Like if they act funny or do some sneaky ass shit or act like weird towards you, you're going to call them out, and then they're going to bring it up and they're going to be like kind of defensive. Don't take that personally. It's just that you're finally standing up for yourself and they don't like that, so they want to put you back in your place. Don't allow them to do that, because you're a motherfucking boss. You're the emperor. So we had Aquarius, we had Leo, we had Scorpio, heavy Scorpio and Aries. Yeah. Virgo too. But you have a lot coming towards you, okay, guys? So I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one, or the next pile that you picked. Bye. What's good, pile number 3? It's your girl, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new here, hit the subscribe down below and the little bell so you get notified every time that I post. If it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. My email is in the description box below, but you can also book a reading through either that or my Instagram. Instagram is quicker. I mean, my email is quicker, but obviously make your choice. If you want to book a personal reading, it's 40% off on all my readings for the month of April 2023. So we're talking about what have you been self-sabotaging yourself, and then the guidance. So we're gonna get the guidance later, and then whatever else comes out, because random messages were coming out for pile 2. So we're gonna see what comes out for pile 3 over here. But we have travel, root chakra, crown chakra. We have balance, throat chakra, heart chakra. We have look in a book. We have wish wisely. We have alchemist and messiah, and then we have publicity and social worker. So we got clear quartz cluster, excuse me. We have turquoise twice. Turquoise. Wow. Look at my speech impediment coming through. Turquoise twice here, so you definitely should be working with turquoise. That is a good crystal for you at this moment. If you don't have it, you know, you can go on any Etsy, but make sure, you know, choose a viable source. Trust your intuition. You can always reach out to me, message me. I know a bunch of people who sell crystals that are viable and actually make necklaces and jewelry as well. And they deliver to you straight from wherever you are. Not sure worldwide though, but I could always ask. Anyway, so first things first is you need to be careful for what you wish for, okay? I feel like you need to get clear about what you really want, and ask yourself, why do you want these things, okay? Okay, let's say you want to be famous, right? Think about it. People who are famous, they have no privacy for a lot of them, okay? If you want to be famous just to make money, why don't you just say, I want to be wealthy? Or I want to live a comfortable life. I want to be able to travel and explore, etc., etc. Or let's say, okay, so with you is you're not very intentional. You don't live intentionally. You're not really clear about what you want, and you don't take the steps necessary. Even when you know what you want, you don't make a plan to get it. And yes, sometimes you don't need a plan, but you do have to figure out, okay, like, I want a job. I want a job. I want a job. I want a career. I want a career. I want to start my own business. Okay, instead, like, you don't just wish for it, okay? You start applying for jobs, or you start fixing up your resume, or you start getting things that you need in order to have your business. You get your LLC and all that good stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's steps. There's steps to this. There's levels to this shit, okay? Some of you guys need to travel more. But I also feel like maybe you need to travel to your roots, like where you're from and stuff like that. Maybe things that, you know, you try to run away from will come up so that you can heal them and let it go. That's a random message. There's also this thing going on that, like, maybe you feel as though that you are the means for success in everything. And at the end of the day, no matter how amazing a person is, change is a constant, and not one person can't hold everything together. Okay? Like, it's like the ants. Okay? I don't know why ants are coming up, but like with the ants, it's given, like, if you have this cause, say you have this big cause and you feel like you're the only way that you're going to be able to get this cause done, but with this social worker and stuff like that, and it says help people, I feel like you have a strong desire to help people, and you know, you want to be an advocate, but you need more people. You need to create a community so you have more people. Because what is it, A Bug's Life, when the grasshopper is like, if the ants found out that they had more numbers than us, they would be able to overcome us, and etc., etc., which is actually a similar thing towards like the government and stuff like that. But that's a whole thing that's down a whole nother rabbit hole. This is the second time I mentioned the government in one reading. That's very interesting. And justice coming through right here too. But it's pretty much like you need a team. You have things that you want to manifest, but you think you can do it alone. But you need people. Okay, say you start a business, you're going to need an accountant, you're going to need etc., etc. Yes, in the beginning you can do a lot of things on your own, but you're going to need help. It's not a one-man band, okay? Then there's no, like, there is a thing as a one-man band, but like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you are working on something, or you want to manifest something, and you know, you're sabotaging yourself because of the fact that you think that you're the only person who can make this happen, but you actually need help. Okay? And we have another thing. There's like, it's a cause. It's a cause you believe in. There's something that you want, and you know, you need help. You need to be open to help. Okay? Like, you are very good at making things happen, but you need to have a balanced source, like a balance. You need to go about this in a balanced way. You need to, like, you know, do your part, okay? You're on a TV show, you're an actor or an actress. Your part is to come and act, okay? You don't need to write the script. You come and do your job. You don't have to worry about that. That's not in your description. That's not what you need to do. You thinking that you need to write the script and then act this out and a one-man play over here and stuff like that. Oh, I'm seeing this thing from Victorious when she plays a guy and a girl in the play. It's funny. But anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's random as hell, but I know, you know. Whew. Okay, so there's also a need for you to apply the things that you read. Okay, and when I'm saying read, like, okay, say you learn this cool tip, right? And you know, or you have, like, with me, like, I have TikTok and for now, and all the stuff that I have bookmark, or I favorite certain things, and I made folders like, okay, these are my workout folders, this is my mudra folders, this is my recipe folder, and stuff like that. Like Pinterest, like, you know, you need to apply the things that you do your research on. Okay, if you have all this knowledge about how things work and stuff like that, but you're not applying it, you're not going to receive any of the changes. Okay, so you've been doing so much research on this cause and stuff like that, but you haven't been taking action towards the things that will help this to manifest in your reality or help to improve this. You're not going to receive those results. Okay, what else? Anything else that I'm getting from this? You need to speak your truth in an honest manner and tell your story. You could write a book. Everybody has a book in them. And I feel like because it's you know, for some of you guys, you need to make sure you're expressing positively about yourself. Stop over criticizing yourself. Okay? Don't be mean to yourself, because then that's why people are mean to you. You can't question why people are mean to you when you're a douchebag to yourself. Okay? But also being honest about, like, who you are to the public. Let yourself be known. Stop hiding yourself. people, like, you judge yourself so harshly that you think everyone else in the world is going to judge you, but actually people love you. And people want to see more of you, but you hide yourself and you don't allow people to see your true, authentic self. And, you know, that is a part of your path. You are meant to be known by the public. You are meant to help the collective, a community. You're meant to help more than one person. You can't just sit here and gather all this information, all this knowledge, and not apply it to see if it even works. Because there's things that you know that you need to apply to make sure that it works if you're going to try and teach it, okay? Don't just go and get mad information and just repeat it verbatim, okay? Because I feel like some of you guys want to be a teacher or a public speaker or something like that. For some of you, you have to apply the things that you say, because then you know what you're talking about and you don't sit there and sound like you're reading everything word for word from like your postcard, your post notes and stuff like that, okay? And another thing is, if you want to become a public speaker, you need to either take courses or do your research or read a book on public speaking, whatever this is, okay? There's something that you're trying to manifest, you need to do some more research. If you don't do more research and continue to, like, you know, work with people who are actually versed in it, you know, ask questions, find a mentor, find someone who can teach you, and provide wisdom to help you to get these goals accomplished, okay? Somebody who has accomplished what you are trying to learn. And yeah, you're not going to be able to go up to a billionaire if you're trying to be a billionaire and be like, hey, can you teach me everything you know? No, but you can, you know, go on the internet or find autobiographies, or, you know, you can find information that has been done, but make sure that it's from people who are credited and from the people who have the results that you want in whatever this is for you, okay? 1133 could be relevant for you. Oh, another thing is you don't take enough breaths. You don't breathe enough, okay? You might catch yourself yawning a lot or being really tired. I recommend that you do this mudra. Put your 3 fingers, your pinky, your ring finger, and your thumb together. You hold these 2 together for 5 to 10 minutes, and that helps you to recharge. I do this in the morning when I do my 20-minute meditation. I switch out mudras. I sweat it out. You could also sweat it out if you feel like you've been feeling stressed and you need some clarity. Go for a jog or work out, because that does help you to get the clarity and you get downloads when you do that. Or go by the ocean or go into nature if you're looking for clarity to help guide you on this way. You know, there's spiritual ways too that you can get the information. But yeah, this is the prana mudra. I recommend you do this in the morning. If you feel tired, say you had to wake up but you went to sleep late, you woke up early, 5 to 10 minutes. Do this real quick. You'll feel like your battery's recharged. Okay? But let's see any guidance that I have not mentioned so far. We have ancestors, intuition, life energy, divination. Look at that, see? And life energy, this is literally about like, no, okay, it's not, but it in my eyes, like, you know, your life force energy, which is life energy prana. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. We have mystic. So we have divination, intuition, and mystic. A lot of purple, a lot of yellow, solar plexus, third eye chakra, root chakra, and throat chakra, which we did have earlier as well. We have copper and sodalite. Sodalite actually helps you. I have the crystal, and it helps you to figure out who you are and for you to know your truth. And also orange calcite, it helps you to be confident in who you are and help you to figure out who you are and for you to know your truth, speak your truth, and understand who you are. So your guidance in this is to find spiritual tools that can help you to receive the clarity that you need. Again, it says crystal clear clarity. You're looking for clarity on a situation, but you haven't been giving yourself the means to find clarity on the situation. Whether it's through tarot, maybe that's why you clicked on this message, but like now you're gonna find clarity either through a book or a video or from a person, going to an actual tarot reader and getting a private reading. Emails in the description box. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm actually not kidding, because if you really feel, you need somebody, you can also not even just like, there's life coaches out there. There are other people that you can go to find clarity that if you need on this journey, okay? There are courses. People drop courses all the time. Just make sure that they have the results that you need. and want. Okay? But you need to shine your light, and you need to be your true authentic self and stop hiding yourself. This is literally it. You self-sabotage yourself because you dim your light because of everybody projecting their shadows onto you. You start being yourself and someone makes fun of you, you get triggered. It is what it is. People make fun of people all the time. When people make fun of me now, I just literally acknowledge it. And sometimes I don't even acknowledge it. I just ignore it. The best thing to do is ignore it and move on. And you know what's the best part is it makes them crazy, or it makes them realize like, oh, maybe I had no reason to say that shit, or wow, that didn't even faze them. You know what I'm saying? And another thing you can do is my favorite, who hurt you? Or are you okay? Or did I do something to you to make you be mean to me? Or did I do something to upset you? Because why are you acting like this towards me? Ask them questions, okay? Because that's how you can, like, you know, make them reflect on their life. For real, for real. But you are a necessary part of a bigger project, but you're going to need either people under you, and you're going to have to step up and be the leader. You need other people. That came up already. Another thing is you have to stay calm. Yes, you don't know the answers to whatever this situation is just yet, but you have to trust and take action in a calm, cool, confident manner. Because, you know, when you take deep breaths and also you have to prepare for this too. Because what is it? If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So, you know, do what you can now, even if you don't have the people or the community or the corporation that you need. You know, do what you can now. Learn the things that you can now so that you have at least the knowledge from that. And also call upon your ancestors. Do ancestor work if you're into magic or anything like that. Or like, you know, just ask your ancestors for help. Or even ask your parents or grandparents about certain things that could help you to gain clarity. Okay? Because maybe they might know something that you had no idea that they knew. Focus what you're good at, right? Focus on what you're good at and focus on how to becoming better at that. But also focus on your weaknesses and try to figure out either who has strengths in your weakness, because then that person can then be, you know, replaced. Because when I was a manager, in fast food, I was a manager in a couple other places too, but aces in their places. You put the stars, the people who got that position packed down so that you can have a smooth shift. I'm just the glue holding everything together, but I put people in their strong areas so that I don't have to baby anybody. And that's the kind of thing that you need to do. I don't know what this is about. Someone have a business or they want to start a business or something. Sheesh. Yeah, you got to build a strong foundation. Build a strong foundation with people that you trust. Okay? And connect more with yourself and more with God and more with just your energy. Pray more. Meditate more. Do yoga. Do whatever you can to connect with your spiritual side. And it'll start to reflect in your 3D reality. Alright, let's see if we can get anything else. And then we'll close y'all out, because we're already almost at 20 minutes, and I feel like bibbly babbly bibbly bibbly boobly bibbly boobly boobly. Whatever that means. Nope, not this deck. Not this deck. Let's see if we can get anything else from this Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. And then we'll get some tarot and close you out. Anything else? That's too much. That was like 17 cards. Get the hell out of here. Sorry. Oh my god. Y'all are psychics. You're a channel. You have psychic gifts. Even if you don't know them yet. You don't have to be a straight up psychic. But you know you're intuitive. And you know you receive guidance from others. In other realms. Okay? Alright, so just make sure that you're not, just be aware of any addictions or any vampires around you or any negative energies that could be leeching onto you. Make sure you're protecting your energy. Make sure you're using gratitude to help you to manifest all that you want, and make sure that you are using the wisdom that you have acquired through any failures in your life. Don't look at all the failures and be like, oh, I'm not going to do this again because I failed. No, you're going to be like, okay, I did it, but how can I do it better? And you keep doing that until you become the best. Okay. What else? With this tolerance, Thrive Birdie, you need to either, you know, cut down on something, some substance or anything like that. Cut it down. Find a balance. Because, you know, this is like the Chariot. We have the, you know, the yin and the yang. But you do have to take action. You need to take action. And you need to figure out who is loyal to you and who isn't. Okay? Because there's going to be people around you. Because when you start winning, because I do feel like you guys are going to be very successful. There's going to be people around you who just want what you have, people around you who want to sabotage you, and there's going to be people who want to come into your life just to use you, but there's also going to be genuine people too. You have to use your discernment and your intuition to figure out who is actually for you. And your best thing is how you feel, your gut feeling. Okay? Trust your gut feeling. But you are a channel. And if you have a pet, please spend some time with your pet. Or if you know you have a friend that has pets and stuff like that, or you want to go to the zoo, or like, you know, the dog park or something just to see some puppies. Yeah, because animals really are healers. Get a cat. Cats protect your energy and they help you heal. Okay? Cats actually get really fat when there's a lot of negative energy in the house. I found that out. And I had a fat ass cat. One of my cats were fat. So if you see your cat getting fat and you get another cat and your cat starts losing weight, it's because the other cat is helping to balance out all the negative energy in your house. Isn't that crazy? You guys could have watched another pile. What is this Seven of Swords in the reverse? Okay, so someone who is low-key attracted to you might want to be honest about their feelings and may want a relationship with you, but just know they do kind of just, you know, want sex. It could just be like a physical relationship at the moment. Make sure you ask them what their intentions are. There's also a thing about you being impatient in regards to plans that you have been working on. You need to be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, like I said in another reading. You need to be patient, okay? First of all, do you even know where you're going, which path you're going down? Are you sure you want to go down this path? Do you know what's going to happen when you go down this path? Like I said in the beginning, like people who want to be famous, do you want to be famous because you want to make money? Do you want to be famous for your ego? Or do you want to be like known and influential? Which there's a difference between famous and influential. If you're influential, you impact a lot of people, but you can also walk around and still be a normal person and not, you know, like get harassed every second and stuff like that. Or you don't have to put on a show and be a certain way, you know, because I'm getting like how Paris Hilton, like she used to talk and now she talks in her real voice and people say, oh, your voice changed, and she's like, no, I used to put that voice on, but now she like talks like that, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting. Four of Pentacles, what's this about? So just be yourself and accept yourself and stop dimming your light, because who you are is amazing. And yes, there might have been people in your past who hated on you and stuff like that, but they were projecting their shit onto you. Okay, so you need to, okay. There's either people who are manipulating you that are around you, or it's your mindset that could be manipulating you, and your thoughts and your feelings if they are negative, or you think negatively about new opportunities that come to you. If you think worst case scenario, it's going to keep blocking you and you're not going to be successful. We have Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo. What's this Two of Cups in reverse? So just be aware of that. Like, you know, hope for the best. Why hope for the worst every single time? You know, there is a person that you need to walk away from. There's a relationship that you have decided on, or you will decide on to walk away from, because you no longer want to fight in with this person. This person also might have been draining your funds. You have made the right choice if you made that choice, or you will need to cut this person off because this person is draining your funds and also making you just drained as a person, draining your emotion. It's just not a good friendship or relationship or whatever it is. What is this Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, anytime that something doesn't work out for you, it's either because it's divine protection or redirection, okay? Because you're meant to go down another path. Don't start going down a rabbit hole and start thinking negatively or thinking that you're not worthy. Maybe something better is on the way. All right. Also, invest in more protection, invest in your mental health, and invest in, you know, options that will feed you and fulfill you. You have multiple options that are worth investing in, but also some options that are not. You need to use your discernment and figure out what's going to bring you success, what actually fills your cup up, what do you like to do. Don't do things just because it will make you money, because if you love what you do, you'll make the money will come. Whew, that was intense. I'm so sorry. When I channel like these kind of readings, they always get so intense, and I feel bad because I feel like I'm like yelling at you guys. Not like you care, but I mean, some people may be sensitive. But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one or the next pile that you picked. Bye. What's going on? Pile number 4. I was about to say pile number 1. Maybe you came from pile 1 or you need to watch pile 1. Let's talk about this though. We're talking about how have you been self-sabotaging yourself right here, and we're going to give you the guidance. But if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and the bell. If this resonates, give me a thumbs up, comment, and if you want to book a personal reading, hit the description box below for my email, or you can go to my Instagram and message me. We're giving 40% off this month of April 2023 to just celebrate my life and, you know, give back. Say thank you for all the support, love, and anything that has been given to me. I appreciate you all. So let's talk about, have you been self-sabotaging yourself? We got smudging, tourmaline, black motherfrickin' tourmaline. If you don't have black tourmaline already, you better get it. We have castaway. We have friendship. We have fairy spotting. We have destroyer and student. And visual artist and composer. Some of you guys actually might be artists or musicians as well, or teachers. Random, I know. Anyway, how have you been self-sabotaging yourself? Bro, sis, you need to clear your energy. You have not been cleansing your energy. You haven't been doing any protection. What do you do for protection? Do you do anything? Or are you just raw dogging the world out here soaking up everybody's energy? Please, for the love of God, get some black tourmaline. Or find crystals. There's so many, black obsidian, well, it's just obsidian, but whatever. There's snowflake obsidian. There's so many different types of obsidians. And amethyst is a go-to for me. That also protects you. Turquoise. There's so many different types of crystals that you can use. And smudging, incense, you know, Palo Santo, oils, protection sprays, Florida water, you know, cleansing, bath salts, spiritual baths. You have to find protection. And you need to, evil eye, jewelry, anything like that. It doesn't matter what it is. You just need a method of protection that you can use daily. And also intention. There's a mudra that I discovered. And, you know, you put your hand in a cross in the prayer position in front of your heart. And then you put your hand in a cross on your head. And you say, I honor my body. And then you put it above your head. And you say, I honor my mind. And then your hands go down and you go on your shoulders. And you say, with love and compassion. Oh, and my soul. And your soul, your spirit, whatever. With love and compassion, your hands go out. And then you come back. As you're saying, as your hands are going out and coming back, you say, with love and compassion, throughout all space, time, and dimensions, this I pray. Okay? It's a random mudra I got from TikTok from this guy. Here it is. Secret. Nope, that's not it. You thought, bitch. You thought. Let me find it because that's actually a really cool mudra. I do it almost every day. The Arjuan. Watch it. Ready?
Hands in the prayer position. I honor my body, mind, and spirit with love and compassion on dimensions protect me from harm. This I pray.
Bam. Simple as that. Do that in the morning. If you can remember, or just visualize a brick wall around you, visualize a bubble of golden light, white light around you. You know, you can even, sometimes I go like this, like I put my hands in a circle and I intentionally in my mind set, like, as I'm putting my hand around, I'm creating a bubble. Okay, because you need protection, bro. Sis, you need protection. You need, because I feel like there's outside energies that are affecting you and draining you, or, you know, and it could not be purposely, but, you know, you might be catching yourself spending time with people and all of a sudden you're exhausted and it's like, what did you do? You didn't really do anything. You just sat and chilled there and stuff like that. Even with places, sometimes I go into places and if I don't protect myself, like if you go into a hospital, you're going to get drained if you don't protect yourself, okay? Some of you guys actually might work in a hospital, or if you're around large groups of people, you need to protect yourself, because who do you know? Like, whose energy are you really coming around? You don't know. So you need to make sure that you're aware of that. Let's see. Yeah, so there's friends. There's like something about your friends, right? You need to make sure that you're around people who support your dreams. If you feel like your friends, these friends that are around you, aren't going to support you, you need to be silent. Don't tell, and this is just about anything, don't tell anyone about your dreams, goals, and aspirations unless they're going to help you, or unless you know they're going to support you. If you feel like they're going to talk shit or have something to say that's negative that could taint your belief in achieving a goal, dream, or anything like that, or a desire, then don't tell them, okay? You're self-sabotaging yourself by telling people. And, you know, sometimes if you use it, like, you can use people who hate on you, you can use that power. But if you don't use that power and transmute it, like anyone who hates on me, I take that power that's being sent to me and I use that power for myself, for my highest good. I can transmute it into love, light, power, etc., money, blessings, whatever. You can do anything if you put your mind to it, like they say. It really is true. But what else? How have you, you know? Okay, so maybe also you have been a little bit arrogant in regards to, you know, what you know. You might think that you know a lot. You might have come from another pile too, but you are a student for life, okay? Don't doubt that you can always learn. What is your teachability index? You know? Like, are you open to learn? And what's your willingness to change? Okay? Are you willing to change? And who do you learn from? You need to watch this video called Your Wish is Your Command. Very good. They took off the whole video, which was like 9 hours. I actually watched that one, but now they have it in the chapters because it's a CD. It's an old video, but it's still hits. I'm actually listening to it again. Repetition is key when learning. You know, you don't read a book once and you think you know everything about that thing. You know, and like, oh, let me just read another book. You can actually, like, master life by reading a few key books. And then, you know, depending on what your chosen path is, then you find books that are specific into that path. And you start to figure out the basis for those. And then you continue to reread. Rereading a book helps you because you're different when you're reading it. The first time you might have picked up certain information. The second time you're getting it's a whole new book. It's a whole new book because you're a whole new person. Okay? Like every year I read The Magic and it's different for me every year, but it helps me every year, or it reminds me about practices that I forgot about after a couple years, you know? But your awareness too, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of how you're feeling around certain people. And you need to be aware of, you know, when you're intoxicated and stuff like that, just be aware, because I'm also getting that, you know, you have support on the other side, but you also have entities and stuff like that. If you do drink, or, you know, certain things that kind of like make it harder for you to protect your energy, entities can, like, you know, little parasites and stuff like that, spiritual parasites, like, you know, evil eye. It's easier for things to come, lower vibrational things to come, if, you know, one, you're not protecting your energy, and two, if your vibration is low. Okay? You also need to believe in yourself and believe in your manifestations, or believe that it is possible, believe that you are worthy, or believe that you are smart, believe that, you know, like, again, Student for life, yes, but that doesn't mean that you're not smart. You know, you're a creator, you're creative, okay? But you can always become more creative. You can always learn more of how to create, but that doesn't mean that you are not a master already. Like, it's a paradox, I know. But like, you know that you are amazing and you're a master, but you can always become better. And like it said, you know, people are like, I'll believe it when I see it. But no, you have to believe it to see it. If you don't believe it, you're not going to see it. If you don't believe it, it's not going to come. Okay? And again, with your thoughts, there could be certain negative thoughts that pop into your head that could be being sent to you. Like, I'm getting people are sending you negative energy. So you need to move in silence. You need to stop telling people about, like, the things that you are doing, because people know that you're making big changes. People know that you want to, like, do big things, and some people are sending you negative energy, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, and that is sabotaging you. So stop telling people about what you want. Or what you're going after, or stop telling people about your blessings unless you can completely trust them. Okay? What else? There's something about you applying knowledge, which I did get this in another reading too, in another group. I don't know which one. The knowledge that you acquire, you have to apply it. You have to take action on that knowledge, or else, you know, 1133, you won't know if it's gonna work, or you won't get results. Like, you can know everything, but unless you apply it into your life so that you can gain wisdom to see what actually works for you and what doesn't, you're not gonna make any progress. Whew, I'm so sorry. These certain readings are really heavy. That's why I like the lighter readings, but you gotta do readings like this too, because somebody needed this message. But yeah, you have to understand that you need to, you're an energy, okay? Everything is energy, and the energy that you put out, it comes back to you. Again, you reap what you sow. So be careful about what you are sowing into this world. And if you just sow love, compassion, etc., all that good stuff, you will, you know, begin to see that. And when I say that, you have to make sure not just to sow it in the outer realm. You have to make sure that, like, you can plant these seeds, but you have to make sure the soil is good, and the soil is you. So making sure that your soil is good is making sure your vibration is high. Feel good now so you can manifest more to make you feel better. Also, your past loved ones are coming through to say hello, we support you, we want you to stay grounded, stay present, and do what you can to protect your energy, because we are protecting you, but, you know, we need help. We co-create. You co-create, okay? Your angels, your ancestors, they do a lot of work on the other side, but you have to do the work in the 3D realm in order to, like, you know, not have their energies being wasted on the other side. Also, you need to be aware of, like, the music that you're taking in, or, you know, any podcasts or videos or anything like that. The people, okay, with this friendship and this one right here, the people that you follow on social media or what you're watching on social media, be careful. Movies, stuff like that. Like, you know, I like watching certain thrillers and stuff like that here and there, but I can't be watching all that stuff because, you know, that's how you manifest. If I'm vibrating from fear because I'm watching all these scary movies, my life will become a scary movie. Okay? As random as that sounds, that's just a perspective. Obviously, you don't have to claim that. If it's not yours, then don't. But just be aware that if you've been watching a lot of scary movies, or listening to a lot of negative songs, or, like, you know, when you get sad and stuff like that, you listen to sad songs and stuff like that, it's just going to keep you in that sadness. And it's okay, because maybe you need to cry to release it, but make sure that, you know, you play a happy tune after that, because balance is always key into those things. There's nothing wrong with listening to sad songs or watching a sad movie so that you can cry and release, because you feel so good after that. But also, you know, tears and laughter do the same kind of healing effect. You can heal your body with laughter too. You don't just have to cry. But yeah, baby. And let go of your past. You're not who you used to be. Your past does not define who you are. Let's see any guidance that I might have not. Look at this. Unakite. Live in the present. We have Look, family. We had past loved ones and family. Excuse me. Damn. Not me releasing negative energy. With stargazing, hidden depths, Samaritan, Buddhist, and then we have stylist, t-shirt, Billie Eilish. I was trying to think of the song. Can't even say the song. There are certain songs I don't listen to now because I listen to the words. Like, it was a song I loved, The Weeknd, Heartless, and I can't even listen to that, or I don't sing it because, like, I'm not heartless. It doesn't resonate with me anymore. But, like, you know, back in the day, I was like, I'm heartless, you know? Because I was, like, in my heartless phase. I was like, all right, fuck feelings. Like, I don't want to feel feelings. I'm heartless. Just because he, you know, I was relating to him because he got his heart broken. So, yeah, just know that, like, it's okay to feel those feelings or feel that negativity or to engage in certain things like that. But you have to, like, you know, remember the scale. Because look at them. This is balance. This makes me think of balance. They're mirroring, you know, fling, fling. But, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it. Something hidden is about to come to light. Interesting. There's a secret memory from your past. It could have to do with like family or anything like that. That's gonna come and you're gonna be able to free yourself, but you can't just tuck it down, okay? If some type of crazy ass freaking memory comes up about you from your childhood that was a traumatic thing that you tucked away and all of a sudden it gets released, you get a memory unlocked, make sure that you feel it and let it go and don't store it back down in the hidden depths, because then it will continue to manifest because you didn't release that energy. It's in your energy and you will manifest more things to make that energy come to you. That makes sense. Maybe you guys need to go into nature too. Because we have heart chakra, third eye chakra as well. I'm also getting sacral chakra, your creativity, and solar plexus and throat, and third eye. Which, well, I already said third eye. But yeah, you know, going outside, staring at the ocean. When I feel like I need clarity or I need to find, and it says, okay, where is this? Something is going to be coming to light. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And it says, your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So, hidden messages and a lot of hidden stuff is about to be coming to you, but don't dodge it. Don't tuck it away. You need to be aware of it so you can let it go, because that is going to help you to improve your situation and give clarity on why things are playing out the way they are so that you can act accordingly. Okay, maybe there's certain patterns in your family that you didn't pay attention to, and now that you look at your past and seeing how certain people, like maybe your parents were treating you a certain way, or like, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, just be aware that your childhood and stuff like that, it does impact you if you don't unpack and process whatever happened to you, okay? When you wasn't able to actually live a free life. Because when you're a child, you are being molded and you're being told who you are, and it's not until later that you figure out who you are. And you know, through the teenage years, that's when you're supposed to figure out who you are, or you are, but there's always a lot of fights because, you know, when you're figuring out who you are and you have hormones and stuff like that, but it's also like, you know, you start speaking up, and that's when the fights come, because, you know, certain parents, they don't like the fact that you are challenging their authority. You know, they have this God complex, like, you're my child, you have to do this. And I get that, like, you know, not you have to do this, can you please do this, or like, hey, you know, this is for your best interest, not like, you need to do this because I said so. Like, no, that's bullshit parenting, by the way, but you know, it is what it is. To each their own. I say that because that's the kind of parenting that I had, and it did not work. Because then I would just continue to say, why? And then they would get mad, and then I would get beat, and then I would be like, you know, resentful or whatever, or my vibration would be low, and it just caused a lot of trauma. Instead of saying, hey, I don't want you to go out too late because it's not safe on the streets right now, or whatever, you know, instead of being honest, you just say, because I said so. Anyway, let's get back to whatever the hell we were talking about. But yeah, you also need to be okay with expressing your true authentic self freely in regards to your style. You know, like maybe you felt like you had to dress a certain way and then you have never changed that. And you know, like maybe you always wore baggy clothes because you were bigger, but now you lost weight, but you still wear baggy clothes because of that subconscious programming that you have to hide your body because, you know, you feel like you're going to be judged, or you feel like, you know, uncomfortable, but you have to, like, you know, and this is just an example, but it's gonna just mold it to your situation. But like, you know, you don't need to dress the way that you used to dress before. You can cut your hair off, or you can choose to grow your hair out, because I feel like there's certain things that you still do even as an adult, or like an older than when you were younger, that like maybe they forced you to be a certain way, or act a certain way, or think a certain way, or do a certain thing, and you might still have been holding on to that, but deep down you never realized that it was something forced on you. And now you're going to be revealed that it was, and you have to act accordingly. And you know, forgiveness is big here. You're gonna have to forgive, okay? Because at the end of the day, your parents were doing the best that they could, okay? Even if they beat you, even if like they were terrible parents, even if they left you, they were doing the best that they could with what they had at that time. Same with your grandparents, etc., etc. We're all doing the best that we can at that specific time. You need to do meditation too, because you have to clear your mind. You have to clear your mind, declutter your house, because there's some type of chaos around you. Maybe the feng shui of your room, or just like you need to journal more. You need to get your emotions on paper, because when you write it down, it helps. It's another way of releasing the energy too, because I feel like, you know, there's just a lot of chaotic energy in your life, and it's because you need to unpack and remove any of the chaotic energy in your actual energy field, in your body, in your aura, in your chakras. So again, your heart chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, sacral, and solar plexus. Root is a definite, of course, especially because when it comes to family. But for inner child healing, it's your sacral. Sacral and your heart coincide. And actually your solar plexus too. But it's good to stay aligned and can keep up with your chakras throughout the whole process. But yeah, take time to you know, because if you have a goal, or if you want to become better in life, or if you want to add new habits and stuff like that, you need to get organized. Maybe you need a planner, or you need to, you know, meditate more, you need clarity. You've been anxious, or, you know, again, because with this live in the present, you know, you're either anxious or you're depressed, or there's just emotions that are just kind of being avoided or affecting your life in some way, shape, or form. And being present, even if you look up mudras, which mudras are, you just have to do them 5-10 minutes, and they, you know, really help you. In another pile, I was showing a mudra, the prana mudra. You can do this. I do this every morning, and it helps to recharge my battery. It doesn't matter when I go to sleep or not. I still wake up and I'm good, like, you know. And hold on. Let me find you a mudra that'll help you for your present moment. There's a lot of different mudras. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You think this is funny? Okay, I can't find it right now. You can just Google it. But let's see if there's anything else. Oh. Okay. Yeah. You could have watched another pile. All right. So we have connect. Connect with your family, connect with your friends, connect with like-minded people, or people who accept you for who you are. Figure out who those people are, which means you have to just go and spend time with people and, you know, then you can act accordingly. See how they make you feel, etc., etc. But you won't know unless you actually go and connect with people. And use your intuition, use how you feel. It helps you a lot. Using gratitude, as always. I'm not surprised that this one came out. You need to go into nature, go on walks, and maybe stay away from certain thoughts and patterns from generational curses, or be aware of them and, you know, acknowledge them. Understand, like, okay, I have anger issues because that's, like, you know, how my family is, but it doesn't have to be my reality. How can I work through this? And then you figure out a way to heal that. You know, reach out to me if you feel like you need help with healing. One thing about me is I've learned a lot of different methods, and, you know, not every method works for me, but they work for other people. And a lot of the methods that worked for me are actually, like, unique, different methods, not like the regular methods that everybody do. So if you want something that's different and unique that'll help you to heal, message me, hit me up, okay? But yeah, clarity. Yeah, you're supposed to be somebody who helps people too. But I feel like fear blocks you. You self-sabotage yourself because fear, okay? Fear of judgment. Because there's something, because I was getting that hiding your body thing, you know? And it's like you're hiding who you are because you feel like people are going to judge you because you've been judged all your life. And the people who judge you, they're not meant to be in your life. You're going to find people who will accept you and love you for who you are. And you'll be grateful that you received the clarity. Okay? I'm just letting you know that you're going to be having some people shedding from your life. And you're going to figure out who the people are meant to be in your life. But it's not going to be easy. And it's going to hurt. Because obviously losing friends is just as painful as, like, friend breakups are just as painful as love breakups. Okay? But let's get some tarot and then we'll close you out. Anything else that they need to know? Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I love this deck. It's so pretty. Shout out to Jess. Ten of Pentacles, more family. Okay, which one? I've got the Ten of Cups too. I feel like your happiness might be blocked sometimes because of your family. Yeah, because it keeps wanting to go to the side. Or because of generational curses and things that you didn't heal. So we'll clarify that. It seems as though something that you have been thinking about or working towards mentally is going to be manifesting into abundance and kind of happiness, and you're going to be receiving success and more joy in your home life and just in general in love and relationships. Getting love too, because we have the Fish in the Cup, which is, like, you know, the Page of Cups. What's this Queen of Swords? We got Justice, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, what? Ten of Cups. What's this about? Hey, buddy. Six of Wands. Victory, success, and happiness, and love. Moon in reverse. What's going to be revealed? Magician. You have... What's this gift? What's this gift that's going to be revealed? Oh, it might not be a gift. Okay, so... let's talk about this one real quick before we even go on to anything. There's going to be someone who was jealous of you. Intuitively, you didn't see it because, you know, they might love bomb you and stuff like that. But you're going to be revealed. I'm getting that there could be a friend because we have the Three of Cups showing there, showing itself. Could be a water sign. But this is somebody who hasn't been honest, and you're going to receive a tower moment that's going to make you aware. Things are going to be revealed. You're going to see how this person was manipulating you. And I'm getting it was in material things, and also just, like, trying to feed your ego or make you feel like, you know, you're the most important person in the world. But they were really trying to get something out of you. Trying to manipulate you for their for their personal gain, I guess you can say. But what's this Eight of Wands? So just be aware of that. That is coming. And I called it. I knew it. I was like, yo, people are going to be revealing themselves to you. Okay? Alright, so we have the High Priestess in reverse. What you need to know is that you have anxiety and stress because 1, you're not trusting your intuition. 2, you're not present. If you need to, I would recommend that you read The Power of Now. And also the Untethered Soul. The Untethered Soul. My lisp is coming out hard. But that's okay. Enunciate. Your mindset is crucial in regards to you rebalancing and flowing and healing your emotions right now. Okay? Your mindset, you need to do what you can. Journaling, meditation, yoga, qigong, tai chi, working out, anything that you can do, going into nature, spending time with friends who make you laugh, make you happy, doing habits that make you present, reading, writing, anything like that, painting, drawing, creating things. You need to make sure that you're doing what you can to help you keep a high vibration so you can manifest your happiness, because your happiness is guaranteed. Okay? And it's going to be a unique path that is going to bring you this abundance. You're made for abundance, but you see this unicorn? It's going to be unique. It's not going to be, because I was getting it creative, it's not going to be something that, you know, anybody can do. But your happiness is coming and you're going to feel so victorious. And also you're going to be reconnecting with certain family members that you feel that you can. But I'm getting like either that you're getting, like some of y'all are like hooking up, like either upping your connection or manifesting somebody like that you love. But look at this guy with the star, because we got a heart. And then this makes me think of the Queen of Wands. So somebody finds you attractive, if this is not your partner already. Somebody finds you attractive and feels that you are their wish fulfillment and wants to make action towards you. And they want to come swift because they want to talk about, you know, how much they love you and how many things that they wish to do with you. And they want to let down their guard. Okay? So just be aware of that. And there's going to be actually a couple people coming towards you. And there could be actually people that either want to try to manipulate you, or people that who are in your life already that have manipulated you, and you're going to realize that they were manipulating you the whole time and you just didn't see it because you wasn't trusting your intuition. It was being veiled in front of you. So either somebody's going to tell you, like, be like, oh, this person was talking shit, or you're going to see this person talking shit, or this person's going to act funny or like expose themselves in front of you, and you're going to have to act accordingly. And yes, it might be painful, but at the end of the day, it's better to cut off, like to amputate your leg if that's going to allow you to live than to die. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that this has helped. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.